IDF is carrying out extensive bombing raids in Syria, destroying major elements of the former Syrian armed forces, hitting military sites across the country. Israel has seized the opportunity of the fall of the al-Assad regime to destroy any remaining advanced weapon systems. On the ground, the IDF has been expanding the buffer on the Golan and has reportedly entered 9 villages on the Syrian Golan, with reports placing IDF troops about 30 kilometers south of Damascus. Overnight, the IDF targeted the Defense Research Institute in Aleppo and the Scientific Research Center on the outskirts of Damascus, among other sites. According to the UK-based Observatory for Human Rights, Israel has destroyed the most important military sites in Syria, with around 250 airstrikes since the fall of President Bashar al-Assad's regime. Israel told the UN Security Council that it's taken limited and temporary measures in a demilitarized strip bordering Syria to counter any threats to residents of the Israeli Golan Heights. The message went on to emphasize that Israel is not intervening in the ongoing conflict between Syrian armed groups. Ambassador Dani Danon said the IDF is solely focused on safeguarding Israeli interests, and he said that Israel remains committed to the framework of a 1974 Separation of Forces agreement. The State of Israel versus Benjamin Netanyahu. For the first time in Israeli history, a sitting Israeli prime minister took the witness stand as the accused in a graft trial. Netanyahu is to testify 3 times a week for 6 hours a day until the end of December. His attorneys will question him first, followed by the prosecution's cross-examination. The prime minister is being tried in the Jerusalem District Court, but he will give his testimony in an underground hall in the Tel Aviv District Court because the Jerusalem court lacks adequate security arrangements, including a bomb shelter. Netanyahu has been on trial since 2020 for bribery, fraud, and breach of trust. Netanyahu denies all of the charges against him.
Experience the power of truth with ILTV News. If you're looking for quality content and captivating visuals, join our news community and become an integral part of our team as we embark on a mission to unveil the real Israel, dismantling the web of lies and misinformation that surround reporting on Israel. By subscribing to ILTV News, you will not only have access to the latest updates, but you will also amplify our message, creating a ripple effect that carries the truth far and wide. Subscribe today and help reshape the narrative. Available on the web, Android, and Apple.